Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrestling Fun with Father and Son. I'm Father Matt and this is Son.
Okay.
And this is our Out of the Blue SmackDown review for the 13th of the 3rd, 2020. A very different looking SmackDown, obviously with the state of the world and coronavirus that's now spreading around the globe. It's obviously impacting a lot of sport. It has here in the UK, it is also in America. And noticeably, obviously, SmackDown. It got moved from a big arena, obviously with loads of people. It got moved to the Performance Centre with no one there. A little bit of a different atmosphere. Obviously, there's no crowd to bounce off. There's no booing, no chanting, no anything really. And the show, I'm impressed that the WWE are continuing to do this, especially with no fans there, and I commend them for doing it. But let's say the atmosphere is not there. WrestleMania is in trouble at the minute. We don't really know what's going to happen there at the minute. As far as we know, it's still on, but like I say, it's constantly evolving, the situation, and it could end up that WrestleMania gets cancelled, postponed, or moved. So we just don't know at the minute. It's such an unknown. Started off with Triple H standing in the Performance Centre, sort of telling everyone about this is the Performance Centre and give a bit of a history to that. Only for then Sasha Banks to come out with Bayley. They then got on the mics, did a little bit of a bit of a promo about Paige. Where's Paige? Only been told that Paige has got travel issues and she wasn't there. Paige was going to confront Bayley. That's not happening. We don't really know why, so we're still in the dark about that. Only for then Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross to come out. They had a tag team match, which Bayley and Sasha Banks won. Not much to it. To be fair, like say, the show was a very cut down, slimmed down version. Next we had Roman Reigns did an interview about Goldberg, not really much into that. The Miz and Morrison come out to say that they're basically the best tag team in the world. Daniel Bryan had a match against Cesaro, which he won. Shinsuke and Sami Zayn then attacked, only for then Gulak, who was with Daniel Bryan, he tried to help, and that was kind of it. Corbin versus a returning Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy got the win. They've actually changed the Twist of Fate move. Is now called the Twist of Fury because of licensing. Matt Hardy, who's not in the WWE anymore, he owns the rights to the Twist of Fate name, so they've had to change it. And then the main event, as you want to call it, is Cena returned to say about Bray Wyatt. And Mike Cole, who was giving the interview, said that Bray Wyatt faced him 6 years ago, and that since then Bray Wyatt's been on this decline into the Fiend because of John Cena. John Cena then said that basically Bray Wyatt got lazy, he gave up, and he just wants someone to blame, so he blamed Cena. Only for them Bray Wyatt to be sort of in the crowded area. Obviously there's no crowd, but in the crowd, he then came through and said that he was broken by Cena at WrestleMania, but the Fiend fixed him, and that instead of trying to ignore the voices, he's now listening to them, and that was kind of it. Let's say not much. I've heard that Raw is going to be from the Performance Centre next week. Obviously, Stone Cold is returning on that one, so we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, as I say, the state of wrestling at the minute is very question marked, a bit like the whole world and the situation at the minute. Big question mark over it. Yep, that's right, Kai. A big question mark over what's going to happen. But as I say, we'll keep up to date with what is happening all the time. We'll hit up on Twitter and Facebook as well. If in the event, hopefully the event doesn't happen, that WWE has to stop or AEW has to stop and they don't bother putting out these shows, then obviously there'll be no videos, but we'll keep up to date on that. So hit us up in the description, because all our links are there for Facebook, Twitter and that, and you have to like and share and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll say if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be the Raw review. So I'll say goodbye, and say goodbye, Kai.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.